Hey guys, I've done some interesting things this morning. I won't be on for very long before I have to run and do something, but um, I found out there was this little stories tab. So while I was waiting on things um to become playable over here in the EverQuest 2 world, I I did a little stories thing. I don't know. It's the first time I've done it, so I can't tell you exactly what it was I did, but it was something, you know. And now, while messing around and waiting, I clicked the alternate appearance tab on the introductory screen, and unfortunately, that means that my poor old Copernicus looks like this right now. And, whew, that is not what we're going for. So I'm going to use this opportunity to slash camp, and then try to fix that situation. And but in other news, I also discovered that I have these discount codes that I can do for a limited amount of time per thing, and I have to use them up by the end of the year or whatever. So I started a discount. It is 35% off 5 or more gift subs. I didn't really get to customize that at all in any way. It was just like you can do it or you can not do it. And so by the way, I just clicked the alternate appearance button and it angrily brought me back to the wrong one. I don't know what the deal is here. We're gonna try that again. It really just absolutely doesn't want that to have happened. So I'm not sure why. I mean, I haven't clicked this button yet, this set your appearance. I absolutely do not want to set my appearance as the hideous alternate appearance guy. This has been a grave error. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit for a moment out of this, and then I'm going to log back in, and we're going to hope that that is sufficient to the task. We should see that is the goal. So I have logged out of there, and I've never actually tried that be right back screen, so hopefully that looks okay too. But I'm gonna log back in, and then I'm gonna see if I can fix this appearance tab because, man, that alternate appearance is something to be reckoned with. You know, it's not what we call gorgeous, and I've always disliked the alternate appearances. I don't even know why I clicked it. I was just, I was just waiting on things to load, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder what the alternate appearance looks like. That was an error. Oh, it just is not doing good here. I clicked it. It acted like it went through. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hope that was a display error. We're gonna press play, and we're gonna see what happens, and then if it's still in this unfortunate condition, which it is, then I'm gonna go in through here and see if we can go to options and fix this terrible situation that I have brought upon myself. This was entirely my fault. I got way too clicky with things, and now I'm suffering the unfortunate consequences of that terrible, terrible decision. So, well, actually, alternate models is the one. I want none of the models. That's what I want. Let's give that a shot. Ha! Whew! That looks right. All right. Excellent, excellent. Well, now, with all of that dealt with, I'm now currently underneath Qeynos Harbor at the fence where I was looking for some spell upgrades. To my sadness, I did not have any. But I was thinking, I can go back over to the Splitpaw Den. I also did buy a large number of cures and such things of that nature. But I was thinking that I can hop over to the Splitpaw Den again, and maybe I can do the zone that I tried yesterday, the Trial of Heart, and it didn't get the buff that I was supposed to from the art. Not sure why that happened, but I'm thinking, well, maybe I can try it again, and maybe this time it'll do everything exactly as intended. Check to make sure this all looks good. Looks good. All right. So hopefully. I'm quite sure that I forgot to do something. I'm not sure what, but that's okay. All right, so now the Trial of Heart is over. Where? That's a good question. Up here, I think. Nope, not up there. Man, oh man, somewhere. Is that it? No. There we go. All right, ran across it on the lovely EQ2 maps. If you haven't downloaded EQ2 maps for your game, it's one of the very few third-party things I do recommend. It's been part of the EQ2 experience for me for since year one, I believe, or well, maybe not that soon. I don't remember. It was very, very early on. I can tell you that. Just as a reminder, I may not be on for very long right now because I have some things that I have to do around this time on most days. So I may not be around for too long right now, but I will be back later either way. Hopefully, I have a little bit of time to knock out this Trial of Heart, and hopefully I get the buff this time when I click the arc. But there's only one way to find out. I'm on my way to do that right now. Alright, now the first thing you have to do in here is pick up the torch. That is integral to lighting the braziers along the way. Can't do it without it. Not made fun without it, folks. What's your handy dandy torch? It's your handy dandy Heartflame's torch, no less. And I think I'm actually not in my crafting or harvesting gear or anything. I think I'm actually in my adventuring gear, minus the necklace, because I foolishly put my necklace in the house. Not the brightest move I've ever made, but I have done dumber things in my life, I promise. And not only that, I will again. It wasn't the first time, won't be the last. I can guarantee it. Okay, let's see if we can get this. I think so. And then over here, but the thing is, I don't really appreciate what a small area I have to work with. As a scout, I gotta say, this is not a wonderful amount of room. I'm gonna just kind of hide over here. Maybe that's what I should have done, is just stayed hidden for that duration, but I don't know.
Feeding on his flesh will make us stronger.
And it occurs to me of a sudden, I ought to check to see if I had anything else to be able to heal with there. Alright, so maybe I can get hidden and heal up a little bit before we go into the next battle here. And let's see, do I actually have any potions? I do, I have potions, I have rather, not potions, but I have poisons from them. Maybe I have some potions over here. I really don't know what all I picked up yesterday. This is Elemental Remedy, that's a cure. Okay, that's a cure. various cures, and could have probably used some of those, but oh well, it's okay. Really, it looks like I mostly have a bunch of cures and then some poisons. I wasn't certain what I had grabbed, but it looks to be the case. I don't think that I have any totems. I do have some power totems. May as well turn those on. But I don't see any other kinds of totems running around in my bags. I could put this on. It really wouldn't be that impressive, however. It's just, man, I don't really see reason to. It's not great. Even though what I have on is currently also not great. Alright. This will break my invis. And then I think I'll wait on the Wanderer. Because I know he's around here somewhere. And he'll be coming back. There he is. He'll be coming back around any minute now. I would hate to already be in a fight when he comes wandering up, which is exactly what would happen if I started a fight right now. So this is the first brazier right here. And let's see there. The second one is standing over there by that dude. Should be pretty easy to get to. Apparently I could have gone ahead and attacked that guy because I had like a year for this fanatic to wander the world before he made his way this direction, it seems. But I didn't realize. I just did not know the extent of his travels. It would be good to know, though, because when you come in here, you could not have to take on as many at once if you paid attention to the pathing before you jump across the ledge there. So, great to know for sure. Alright, all going fine and well so far. Oh yeah, right, gotta go click this. I told you guys about it and then I almost ran off without doing it. Just gonna click. You have to click the wood inside it. And this is what you're using that torch for that you got to get in. So you're lighting these braziers using the torch that you got when you entered the zone over to the left of the terracotta. Now I could cure that poison there. I guess I will. I didn't really care to, honestly. I noticed that I immediately got the detriment back, but it would have stacked up another time, so I guess I can't complain too much about that. I could. It wouldn't do me any good. Certainly it was a pretty strong poison that was going on there. Let's light this brazier here while we're over here. Now you'll notice there are a few different wanderers roaming around, and this one's gonna come and get on me in a minute. But I'm gonna let him meander over instead of going to me to my feet. You know what? I'll back up a little bit, and then maybe I'll start with a slow and decreases mitigation versus arcane. What that's worth. But yeah, I definitely want to get these wanderers first, and then we'll get this other guy over here. We buy that brazier there. The quest for this zone is the Arc of Heart and Trial of Heart. I have 3 of 8 of the braziers that I need. Not too worried if he gets on me. I don't think he's going to, honestly. I don't think he wanders this far. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab him. That detriment inflicts damage over time. 99 heat, and then 30 more every, what, 6 seconds, I think? Oh, I was also laughing. And so we cannot forget to come and light this brazier. Now we may as well kill this guy. I don't need to go this direction, but I do need these boxes behind him. So may as well get him before I go further. You don't need to get him to get to the next room, though. I'm not going to get those yet. They've been around. Let's start clearing this next room. Up this path. And, probably shouldn't have quite yet. So, with that in mind, I'm going to run this guy a bit. Because this is not wonderful. You see that he's a caster. Obviously, he's a caster. He's got a pet. What am I thinking? Tell you what, some days I'll question my own sanity. Good news is that since he is a caster, he's going to be pretty easy to burn through. And I should have just stood there and eaten him, but that's alright. Better late than never to a realization. Gonna wait before I go into this fight because I don't know, starting almost dead just doesn't seem like the best possible plan. Strange but true. Unfortunate that I left my health totems. They're gonna get more out of people. Sad days. I suppose I could. No, I don't want to. Quit praying. Maybe I'll go ahead and start stacking these over here. No reason not to while I wait. Because I'm going to have to get up there to the top. To the, be able to jump up to that arc up there and click it. Now that I've got a second here, I may as well get him. I've got my regen back a bit. Stunning side. So rude. I don't really like it when they stun me as much as I like it when I stun them, you know what I'm saying? It's more exciting when I'm not the one stunned. That's what I'm trying to say here. And I'm also going to throw another marker on right here. My cat's paw. I think this would be a good idea. I apparently do. Okay, I see. I have these alphabetically arranged right now. That's what's going on. It's like, what is happening? But this is it. Right. Let me go to the primary. That's the secondary. There we go. Alright. And then I'm going to light this brazier. Hey, Mr. Jelly, how you doing this morning? Well, it's actually just noon. So I guess we can't count it as morning anymore. Alright, so now let's see if we can first of all light the braziers and then move the boxes into place. Mr. Jelly says pretty good, thanks. How's about you? Going pretty well so far. I've been doing some experimentation with various things, and so like right now I have a promotion running that I discovered how to do. 35% off 5 or more subscriptions, it looks like. I don't know exactly how that works. If it's like you can get maybe 35% off with 5 that you can use at the time, or if it's like you have to use them right away, or how that works. But it's interesting, you know. I also found out about the what does they call it? Stories, something like that. And so I'm like my first story ending. Now what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna click this, or what's supposed to happen. Click this arc. Is I'm supposed to get this like super buff that makes me really powerful. And then these gnolls are gonna spawn all around me and I'm supposed to fight them. But will that happen? Don't know. Let's see, because yesterday it did not happen. Examine it. I did get the buff. There it is, right there. It is awesome. You'll start. Okay, so possessed by the spirit of the great hero Harclave, you are capable of legendary deeds undreamed of by mortals. Alright? Well, first of all, I do not like the fact that it put me up there with the place that's difficult to run around. So, come down here. I'm going to cure that arcane if I can. It's too late. It was too late. Let's see if there's this guy. He didn't manage really well, I gotta tell you. More guys. That's no bueno. Oh no. That's not great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna feign right there. Now, we've got 30 seconds for some of this to wear off. And I was hoping these would kind of wander in the other direction. That's not what's happening right now. Well, they're wandering. Wandering. That's for sure. So we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, no, real big brain plays. Running right into groups. Heck yeah, did not know those were there. No, that was totally useless. It didn't. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Running for the running for the thing over here in an attempt to jump, and perhaps, oh no, they did cross, dang. Alright. Huh. Didn't die. Unbelievable. Alright. Gotta do a little bit of recovery over there, some recouping. And wait for this to wear off. It's got 37 seconds left. Decreases mitigation of target versus physical by 420. So, alright. Now, with that in mind, we don't really want to run in right away. I'm going to give it a moment. And once this wears off, then I'll go start slowly making my way through those folks. Five seconds left. I'm going to head on in a little bit. I don't mind if I get in a fight right now. Alright. That went a little bit better. Now, over there we have a group of little fellas. That one's gonna root me when we hit him. So is that one. And so is that one. The only one who isn't is this guy here, the armored Nishima. So, I think he's the one we're gonna go for first. And so here we go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and miss. No, that guy's fine too. I don't really care. Alright, now, next part of this group here, this one inflicts 65 poison when you hit him, so that's the loathsome one. And that's with the melee weapon. That one will stun you, or it'll root you, not stun you, when you hit him. And this one will also poison you, so the loathsome ones poison you when you put them with a on a combat hit, so good to know. I think I will mess this one right out of the box. Let me see if I can work on killing this one. Alright, now, got that group out of the way. We're going to wait for these things to wear off. Another 17 seconds and Scorn. We don't need our mitigation to be down going into these strats, but let's see what we've got over here. There's a group of wanderers, as I recall from my last foray into this race. And by that I mean me running for my life for freedom. Let's see what you do. On a melee hit, it inflicts 24 to 40 damage. That's a nice toll. I like how I got stuck on the wall. That was good. Alright, well, I'm going to go for this one first then, I suppose. It would be even better if I had put my debuff on him before I did all that, but hey, I'll take it. Get behind it, unfortunately, and let me all messed up there. so that was the group of wanderers. I don't think that I have... Okay, maybe... I don't see any more boxes over here. This is another group of wanderers right here. Well, we learned last time that the loathsome ones had some stuff going on, but they don't seem to this time. Nonetheless, I think those are the ones I want to start with. And then... Too late. Cherished guy is definitely on you. Trying to keep me off of this loathsome guy, but he was so loathsome, I just can't stand it. Gotta get him, you know? Taking me off of him again. Things are bad. Alright. Pain death it is, guys. On their way, but I think I'm gonna just across here and be out of their way, so I can get a little bit more dot. I'm gonna try that again, but this time just Alright, so we start off with measuring him. Alright, got that group. Next, let's actually need to get this. Oh well, I guess I need to get him next. Let's go down first. I'm gonna miss this one. Okay, now the loadsman's back up, so we're gonna get in. Now the other question is, was there actually anything in this room that I needed at this point? I don't know that there was. Other than the fact that I'm going to need the boxes. So we can't check the map. Okay. I'm going to need the boxes. I think I haven't moved these ones yet, so I will have to fight back to those. This guy's a rooter. Okay. Otherwise, nobody's particularly interesting over here. Oh, that's one. What's this one? There's another one in here. The same variety. This guy. Well, we'll see if we can take him out next. Alright, so now okay, there's some guys over here, so that's between me and the other thing. Don't know that I'll need it. Realistically, I guess maybe I don't want to move them more than I have to. Because these boxes break. Oh, we'll get this guy taken care of. Back away. Almost finished him off. I would like to, but I think a better way. Alright, well, let's see. That's another launch we go just fermented. So we just have the one that's floating, that's good. Hey, glad happy Tuesday to you as well. Let's see. I think we should start with animals in here. Try to take care of some of these fellas. Back on the roads we go down the week. Interesting. Now let's see, we go here. Because all we actually need to get to over here is the boxes that are over there. Let's see. Let's go with the most one. Oh, I did not see them all. He's casting a lightning burst on me. Very rude. Don't like it. I tried to cast it yet again. Okay, I don't really know that I need to get this group. I don't see any more boxes. So let's see. Well, I guess I do. Apparently they can see me. Alright then. Let's get this load from over here next. Is once more with. Get one more hit on him. Alright, looks like the ad break ended. I didn't realize there was an ad break going, but now it's ended. So that's great. I suppose I can go ahead and kill him so that I don't miss the recipe later. I'm trying to move boxes around. And then I'll forget he's there and run into him and all the bads happen. I tried to cast on him. It's never good. So wins. Tried to nerf him, but I was way too slow because all I had left was my AoE unit. Alright, so now I'm gonna get this plank over here. See if we can find a good spot to put it. Yeah, we get over there, those guys. Let's see what we've got here. We've got an overseer. Hostile spell hit. This spell has a 33% chance to cast dynamism. 100 to 122 lethal damage on target. Well, there's no danger of that. Augmentation placed on the warden's ally that deals instant piercing damage to the attacker of that ally. Cool. So 1 damage for the melee weapon. This spell will pass the wounds. Let's see, first of all, then. Of course, this one, combat's hit. This spell has 20% chance to cast poison. So that's damage over time. Damage over time. Okay, that's damage from getting hit. Yeah. So I think the herbalists are going to win tip out first. So we try Mezzing one, and then hitting the other. Back in play. See if we can do anything over there. Detriment that decreases pressure and piercing and slashing in range by 19.3. It's 4 kings over here. We've got a wanderer that's an igneous trimmer. We have a new guy, cultivator over here. This is its brazier. Maybe I want to take out the illusionist first. Let me see. So, I think I'm going to res him. And then try to find the herbalist in this bunch. Okay. We have these cracking squirrels, one be against from two separate groups of them. And I would like to pull one and not the other altogether. Now we know they're still making this rumbler running around Persona. There it is, in this tree. I don't know if he's the only one. Dang, let's try to move him out of here a little bit, just in case. Glad I had mentioned that because we had a couple of spiders running around over there who definitely got lonely. The spiders are definitely resisting pretty good too. Alright, let's put these on there and then try again. That was it. You can tell audibly if something resists by kind of a flaming sound that it makes when something doesn't go through. When you pass something and it has resisted it. Yeah, I think let's try to get this built without getting hung on it. So maybe we'll go around this edge. It's a pretty good sized group there. of a shot. Nearly must still be here somewhere because it's getting blurred vision and all that. Oh man, the overseer. Looks like an ad starts in 55 seconds. I think I'll miss this first herbalist. And then kill the second. Although, maybe not. It's actually just lovely. Here, right here. It definitely needs to be taken care of. I don't like them one bit. We've got way too much control for my liking. This guy has empathic link, an augmentation based on the coercer's ally that grants the chance of dealing mental damage to anyone that damages that ally through a spell. It also reduces the hate accumulated by an ally if they're not a fighter class and not a pet. So when they're damaged with a spell, they cast think damage and put 64 to 78 mental damage on target. Not something that's a real big issue for me since Swashbuckler has a grand total of 0 spells. So that won't be a problem, but Coercer is a problem. We're going to try to keep him busy doing stuns and stuff, holding that down and things like that, interrupted. I think first I'm going to decrease its mitigation by a good bit. That seems like a good first plan. Time money spent on the ground, the happier I'll be too. An advanced ribbon for 45 and etched arboreal moon. Well, we have many a mushroom wandering around here. Extras on us here. But the mez came back up, so that helps. Oh, that's by group of 3. And there's a rumbler nearby. So we got a cultivator, a defender, a keeper, and then the defender. I want to... Actually, I wonder... Maybe we can go right now. Let's see if we need to go. 14. Okay, this is the room where the king was. So that's just a circle. Go around here. Those two fingers, so one day, to the left, keep going up. Gotta go down here somewhere. Okay, these guys are in the bin. Oh, interesting. Alright, that's the area we came from. Try going this way. Jibba Jabba says, did you get the fancy buff in there yet? Yes, it worked this time. Working as intended and all that. It is indeed fancy. What else? There's my trap. He's not on trap. Triangle taking all the right turns. Market here. We're probably going to circle. So it seems likely. Yes, I think placing our right hand upon the wall has led to circle behavior. Let's try right hand on the other wall. Does not seem to be the way. So the left hand is obviously really bad. Alright. Well, this is looking promising. I have no idea where I am or how I got here. Oh yes, I like this very much. I feel like we found it. Now, I wonder how we found it. That's a problem. I see that there are a good number of boxes hanging around. Okay. Which way? Oh, there he is. Up there. There. That's the guy we need. So now... Now where to come in invis and begin this. Okay, this looks kind of promising over here. I'm gonna try missing him and then starting with the load screens. Ah, Jibba Jabba says that's the room. This room took me forever to clear. I bet it did. Alright, we're gonna give it a shot. Overseer is back in business. Uh-oh, got a friend. We certainly don't want a friend. Try that again. Jevis is funny when the valley dude was quicker. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Because I think that was like, I don't know what, 45 minutes. It was a while. It was seriously, there was some time involved in that. No, fame, yep. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That's alright. Miss him. Try to see if we can take these guys out. And this is not great. Uh-oh. Lag doesn't help. No bueno. Very unfortunate timing there. I would have died anyway, but not yet. Good afternoon, Stroker One Kenobi. How's it going? Yeah. Started a retail team. Alright. What kinds? Jibba Jabba says this took me almost body pulls and the patience of the gods. I bet. It's actually part of the same back where I came. You go going that way. Strawberry One Kenobi says a poly. Yeah. Well, you should be fun for you. You're planning on just leveling him up as quickly as possible. You're gonna take your time with him. Travel says retail probably is fun though. You know, I never did Paladin, I don't think. I have briefly played as Paladin, but I wouldn't say that I solidly could say that I've played as Paladin. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, taking time, hit 10 and put all XP into AA so I can see all the quests and begin to love it. That's a good idea. You can even disable XP if you decide to go that route. Sometimes I disable quest XP and then you just get the XP from killing the things, and that slows you down enough to, I don't know, to sort of have a more enjoyable time online. This is interesting. Is that a setting? Turn off XP? Yeah, no. You can go to your XP bar. I'll show you in just a minute. But you just go down to your XP bar, right click it, and then you disable Quest XP. Alright, so you go down here, right click, and you've got disable combat XP or disable quest XP. So you'd want to probably go ahead and get those AAs before you do that. Maybe not, that's up to you. But yeah, you can do it just like this. You can do either quest or combat, or you can do both. Even on Origins. Well, this is a quest starter right here. A metal stinger cap. This item appears to give clues on how to create something new. You may wish to hold on to this item until it is complete. What we're going to do is examine it. This stinger doesn't look like it was naturally a part of the creature we pulled it from. This stinger looks like it's artificially kept. Let's get closer to the stinger. And then, let us go and delete a quest so that we can get this one. I will go ahead and delete this one because I can just pick it up again right outside, no problem. Let's accept this. Looking at the stinger, you think it's entirely possible to modify it so that it can be used as a weapon. Perhaps some of the creatures within the Draflin Tower might have the parts you'll need to fix it up for your proper use. The Draflin Tower is in Rivervale. It's a quest, or it's a location that you end up going for a heritage quest. So, something to keep in mind. I know that I'm looking for Teshmod, so I figured, try clicking it. It may just be leading me currently back to the ones that I left alive over there. Ah, yes, it's got it. Me trying to go through a wall there, so that's not super useful. Oh, but I'll tell you what. Go ahead and fight some of them. And then, see if not some of them not worth warping. Alright, got a spider. I'm happy with that. Alright, Jibba Jabba. Oh, wait. Yeah, the Jibba Jabba says, I run quests to mid-tier level, move all XP to AA, grab a healing knife and run dungeons like crazy. Struggling. Kenobi says, not sure if my question above was answered. I've been asked. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. So what you do is you go down to your XP bar, Adventure XP, right click it. Then you can disable combat experience, or you can disable quest experience, or you can do both. Yeah, no problem. I got a question for you, Jibba Jabba. How did you happen upon the correct room? Did you just look into it? Do you have some system of getting there? Because personally, my plan is to wander around, then use track until I can be close to some of those Teshmal guys, and hope that it's the ones that I want, and not the ones